Hello everyone! Welcome back again! In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. Citizenship Test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What does the president's cabinet do? Advises the president. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The president. Who was the first president? George Washington. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What are the 2 major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Who vetoes bills? The President. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. In what month do we vote for president? November. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance.